fun, guys. Oh. Street food. What's up? This week I'm tooling around Lan Zhou with some pals, seeing some sights, eating some snacks. But before we delve into that street sustenance, allow me to mention my sponsor. This show isn't sponsored, come on. I am set up on Patreon though. You want to throw like $1 per episode at this thing, something like that. It does motivate me to keep making the show. Actually, I'm hoping to build up enough of a budget for the end of this season to go to Japan and do like a food tour. So check out the Patreon, or don't, just keep watching, maybe tell a friend, you know. So I spent the day up in Gansu province with my friends. Some of them live in LanZhou, some of them like me were just visiting. But when you're in LanZhou and you want to get down on an authentic breakfast, you should look no further than Miet. We've covered this before in a previous season, so I'm not going to hit it that hard, but if you're ever in LanZhou, get some beef noodles for breakfast. We got thin noodles, wide noodles, tore up the beans, soaked up the broth, a few cold dish garnishes. The general consensus among my friends were that these beef noodles were a lot better than the beef noodles you get outside of LanZhou. You can get them in Shan, you can get them all over China, but they're just better here. LanZhou beef noodles are the joint. So full disclosure, this episode is a little light on the snacks, but I'm going to visit a couple of LanZhou landmarks, revisit a couple places we've been to before. So after breakfast, we went to a mountain park called Shan Gongyuan. It's got some sweet trails. My friend Tracy, who'd been there before, told me about this sweet dragon statue that you could get to off one of the side trails. River wanted to hike too, so we went off on a quest to find the dragon. We got to the top of one of the peaks, which gave us a great view of the city and the surrounding mountains and this nice green park down below. And from there, Tracy spotted the dragon. There were further peaks and stuff to explore, but we were on a quest. It took us off-road, down some sketchy back trails. The pockets of my pants got filled up with dirt from like sliding down that joint. But eventually we found it, and River climbed all over that thing. Chinese dragons are usually chasing these colorful balls, but this dragon had already caught his ball. Well done, dragon. What you doing, River?
Riding the dragon.
Ah, yeah. Afterward, we went down to the park below. River had caught the exploring bug, so she took off down every path she could find on a new quest. The quest for ice cream. She got some. It was good. Next, we took a bus to the iron bridge over the Yellow River. This bridge is called Zhongshan Bridge, and they say this is the first bridge that was ever built across the Yellow River. That is a little bit hard to corroborate. These days, it's a nice pedestrian walking bridge. So River now is in full-on exploring mode. She wanted to ride that lambskin raft. Wait, let me see the life jacket. Is it gonna hold you? Okay, no, you're done. I had already done that, but actually agreed to ride it with her. And me and Journey hung out by the river. After that, we went to Food Street, which is another place I have already been on this show. You know what? Look, here are the links to those other episodes. If you're watching on YouTube, you can just click the links and check out those shows. If you're watching on a mobile device, I will also link them in the description at the end. This LanZhou Food Street is pretty cool. The food I tried was yang rou chuar. Big chunks of lamb meat and some fat on a skewer. It's pretty good.
They have a little bit of a spice on it. This one is buyao, so it's not really a hot, spicy one, but more of just a mild like seasoning.
Yeah.
I really like it.
This kind of cow roll seasoning is not specific just to LanZhou. I guess what's special about these is how much lamb meat you actually get. Okay, look, by this point in the day, I was exhausted, okay? I found a dragon, there's dragging the kids along, I'm running out of battery, I'm just trying to find a taxi. Sometimes that's just how it goes, okay? It's not a perfect snacking experience, but let me just say this. They know how to shish kebab some lamb up in LanZhou, and I endorse that job. Next week, viewer mail. If there's still time, drop me a question in the comments below, and I'll answer it. See you next week, street foodies. Until then, keep eating it on the street, watching out for the parasites. Street food. This week, I'm tooling around LanZhou with some pals, seeing some snites. Seeing some snites. And you want to get down on an authentic breakfast. Get down on an authentic breakfast. Down on an authentic.